Hey guys, this episode of Dudes and Brews is sponsored by Perfect Works. If you love craft beer on the go, their U-Keg pressurized growler is a game changer. It's perfect for taking your favorite brew anywhere, whether you're heading to a picnic, camping, or just hanging out with friends. The double wall, vacuum insulated stainless steel keeps your beer cold all day, and it's super easy to pour. Right now, just in time for Father's Day, you can grab any U-Keg at 20% off. Plus, they're offering customizations. This is a nice $20 value. So treat Dad to something special this Father's Day. Cheers.
Warning, this podcast, website, and associated social media accounts are intended for audiences of legal drinking age. We do not advocate overconsumption or the abuse of alcohol. Never drink and drive, drink responsibly. And please remember to always take what we say with a grain of salt. After all, we are just some dudes with some brews.
We started out by crawling out from under the thumb of the man. The lovers of God with dad bods, just trying to feed our fam. Go sit right there and grab a beer, you know just what to do. Throw it back, get hammered, and listen to Dudes and Brews. There exists a fine line between the known and the unknown. On this episode of Dudes and Brews, we find ourselves teetering on that very edge. The audio you are about to hear was recorded without fault, but the video, it vanished. Was it stolen by forces beyond our comprehension? Or did the cameras simply refuse to capture our bro science brilliance? Whatever the case, prepare yourselves, dear listeners, as you step into a dimension where only sound exists. I had fun playing disc golf the other day. I'm glad that we beat the rain.
Yeah.
Because that would have been awful playing in the rain.
No, I super enjoyed it.
Which I've
honestly.
done that. You weren't like sore or anything, were you?
What's funny is now that you say that, I was a little sore in my arm today.
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember why I was sore. But now you're taking me back. It's because of the disc golf. But it felt, like when you do a bicep workout.
Yeah.
And I haven't been to the gym in forever.
Oh, right.
So I'm like, I didn't go to the gym, but it feels like a few days after the gym.
Right.
Not the super soreness, but.
Yeah, no, you could tell that you did something. I usually feel it in my chest a little bit, where it's like, cool, I use my chest muscles a little bit.
Right. I think with all the mountain biking, like my chest and my back and my legs are used to it. Right. But my arms, when I'm mountain biking, just kind of noodle.
Really?
Yeah. The better you get at noodling, the less neck pain you'll get.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I mean? Just kind of ride it, let your body ride it.
Rider?
Yeah.
Dang.
But that makes sense. That's why my arm's probably a little sore.
Yeah,
I felt a little buff today.
Not that you've done anything wrong or hurt yourself.
I threw a disc a few times. But no, it was fun, dude. It was super nice. I really enjoyed the park. Dude, it was a nice area.
Yeah. And like you said, we went and had some food that I would say, in the words of Larry, was the truth.
The chicken?
Yeah, day's chicken.
And what's funny is I called that place out. I'm like, oh, that place is so awesome. And then we got there. I'm like, wait, this isn't the place I was thinking. But it was still awesome.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah.
You were thinking of some sort of like Korean chicken, you said, right?
Yeah, like the place in McKinney that I was telling you about, like that kind of place.
What? I'm not familiar with it. What is it?
What it's called though, but those hot chicken places are popping up all over the place, and especially Korean style chicken. And I thought it was Korean style chicken, but I was wrong. It was more like I don't know what I would call it. Just
it makes me think of like Nashville.
Yeah,
like
Nashville
hot chicken.
Nashville hot chicken. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I really liked it. It was good. You were over there burning.
Yeah.
You were sweating harder there than you were playing disc golf, I felt like.
Nah.
Dang.
No, but it was definitely lit me up a little bit. Definitely. Dave's hot chicken, the medium's good. The hot is, if you're into spicy, hot is where you're going to go. If you want to test yourself, extra hot. And then if you just want to show off Reaper, we haven't even tried the Reaper. We tried the medium, hot, and extra hot.
For me, the hot was as much burn as I want.
Yeah.
I buy the hot again. The extra hot just was like the flavor. And honestly, I felt like the flavor profile was very even across them.
Yeah, they were very similar, huh?
It's just the just added heat, which I thought was kind of weird now that I think about it, because you think the flavor profile would change.
You would think, but I think that's where these chicken places get it right. That you go there for their flavor, and it doesn't matter what you order, you get that flavor.
Right. Yeah,
so
I like that.
There's less decisions. You just know, you associate the place with the tastes, and you go,
Yes.
what am I craving? Dave's Hot Chicken, and then you're gonna go there and get exactly what you're craving.
Right. Right.
You know, other places, like, I'm never like, what am I craving? Cheddars. You never say, I'm craving some Cheddars, because then it's like, well, what are you craving from Cheddars? They have
Right.
everything under the sun.
No, I get that. If I ever go to Cheddar's, I like to get a Monte Cristo.
What's that? Oh, it's
a deep
like
fried
steak?
ham and cheese sandwich.
Oh, dude, that's weird.
Are you not familiar with it?
I'm not.
What?
I'm really not. Deep fried? The whole sandwich is deep fried?
Yeah.
I feel like we've even talked about this sandwich before on here, and I didn't know it was deep
You
fried.
need to. It usually comes with with like a side of like raspberry jam.
So it's not like pan fried. It's dipped in oil.
No, it's like battered and fried.
That actually looks good.
It's battered and fried, sprinkled with
That looks good.
yeah, it's ham and cheese. That's all. It's just a ham and cheese sandwich, but it's battered and deep fried, and like whatever batter it is, it's like a sweet batter, and then it usually comes with like a side of jam. I know specifically there they do raspberry jam.
So that one, it says, is a Disneyland copycat,
Oh, dang.
and they put powdered sugar on it.
Yep, they put powdered sugar on the one
At Cheddar's?
yeah.
Wow, that's blowing my mind right now, dude.
Really?
Dude,
I want to see if I can find it.
yeah, because ham and cheddar is a savory taste.
Yeah,
but
that's it
the
right there.
Deep fried with powdered sugar is almost like a funnel cake.
Yeah.
So you get that.
You get
the
sweet and
full
savory at the same
carnival
time.
experience.
Yeah.
In one sandwich.
Yeah,
the
the
sweet
full
and
carnival.
savory. Yeah, that's a carnival and a sandwich.
Yeah. So that's usually what I get when I go there. I don't go to Cheddar's as often as I did
I don't
when I
either.
was younger.
I don't go.
But
That's why I gave it as an example, because I'm never craving that place.
right, no, I get it. It's their signature sandwich.
Nice.
But we also went to the Lazy Dog,
Yep.
and you got to tell us about the Lazy Dog. And I guess is it called a beer club? What is it called?
Yeah. The Lazy Dog Beer Club. We got the beers right here on display. And we've done the beer club reveals and reviews before, kind of, with the one that you used to have. Do you still have that beer club?
No, I don't. It was Get Beer Drop, and it was something that they would just ship beer to me once a month.
Right. So this
And
is
it was
different.
random beers. Yeah.
This is different in the sense that Lazy Dog is like a scratch kitchen. A true scratch kitchen, not like back to Cheddar's, not like Cheddar's.
Not like Cheddar's scratch
Like they
kitchen.
actually make everything from scratch, and they got a really good menu.
Yeah.
But they have a beer club, but you have to actually go to a location to pick up your order, and it's quarterly order. You get
Which honestly, from a business perspective, it's super smart because it makes you go there.
Yeah.
And then what happens? You're gonna get a drink, or you're gonna get something to eat. You're gonna spend money.
right.
So it's a great idea to make you go there versus shipping it to you.
yeah,
And it's a chain, so they're all over the place.
and another, it's a good idea because they're not the ones who brew the beers each quarter. They just partner with other breweries.
Oh right. Yeah.
So it's like you can get their beer that they do brew.
Yep.
And I don't know where they brew it. It's not like it's BJ's where it has a brewery right there.
Right.
But they have their own brewery, and they're able to get you to try their beers as well. But then they're able to partner with other breweries to make something creative and different each quarter. So this is going to be my first box. I subscribed to this I think a month or two ago. First time I ever went to Lazy Dogs.
Yeah.
I subscribed to it, and we went there to pick it up. So, yep, you got it up on the screen. The benefits are really good. You get the beers, you get the glass. I actually brought the glass.
So it's 8 quarterly beers. So I guess it's so it's 2 of each. So there's 4
it's
and
8
2 of
beers.
each.
Each one of them's a pint, so you get the tall 16 ounces, which
Nice.
A 12 ounce. Honestly, if you wait like a whole quarter to get a beer, and then it's a small can, 12,
Yeah.
it kind of feels offensive. Like
Right.
you're
No, I mean
getting
I get that. Yeah.
So this is the glass this quarter.
Oh,
Mad
sweet.
science is the theme.
Oh, so you get a new glass every quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's
Whatever
up.
the themes are. This theme for this one is the Mad Science.
Nice.
And what they did was they partnered with colleges, 4 different colleges, and I guess the science clubs in the colleges.
Oh, okay, I got you.
To
That's
brew
cool.
some kind of futuristic beer, something outside the box.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, yeah. You also get the monthly beer sampler. That's what we picked up when we were there.
So it's just a flight of 3 beers. It seems
A
like
flight of 3 beers. They seem like they're bigger than normal. Like, what did you think about the flight?
It's almost like it's like a 12. I mean, it's more than 8 ounces. I want to say it might be 8 to 12 ounces, maybe.
I drank the 3, and I felt like it was equivalent to more than just a beer.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I
Yeah.
had it like a beer and a half, almost 2 beers.
Yeah, it felt like about 2 beers.
Yeah.
From drinking them. You get that every month. So in the quarter, you can go up to Lazy Dogs, and it's another genius plan to get you to come in.
Right.
Because it's like they kind of charge it in the fee for the subscription, and then they get you to come in for your quote-unquote free beer.
Right.
But really, you come in for an appetizer and a meal.
Yeah, that's what happens. You end up eating
Yeah.
while you're there. You're like, I might as well grab something to munch on.
Right. The next benefit's really good, the draft upgrade. So you go in there anytime, you get a 16-ounce, but really they pour you a 22-ounce. So it kind of, you can look down on other people who get 16 ounces, and you're like, I'm kind of a big deal. They gave me the 22.
Right.
You also get 10% off takeout orders.
Which, again, genius. So you go in, you get your beer sampler, you order food to go to take out. You're saving money, but you're spending money there at the same time.
They sell canned beers,
Yeah.
so they consider that takeout.
Oh, they do. Oh,
They
there you go.
sell TV dinners.
Oh, yeah, we were
which
talking
is
about
completely
these.
different than anything you normally see. They look like legit TV dinners. I've never had one. So they're trying to also get you to buy their beer and buy their TV dinners by saying, hey, you get 10% off. Priority seating. I don't know what that is. We didn't have to flex that one because
I mean, I'm assuming
afternoon.
if it's like you have to wait, then you're at the top of the list of the wait list.
Right.
That's what I would guess.
Another flex move. You
Yeah.
come in late, everybody's waiting in the lobby, and you just go right past them and say, excuse me, VIP.
Right, exactly.
VIP, pour my tall beer. I'm coming in.
Right.
So you get that priority seating and then
Oh,
exclusive access.
Mr. Morgan, it's nice to see you again. Here's your complimentary pour.
Exactly, Mr.
Like-
Morgan. Yeah. We've been waiting for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just call ahead and they have that beer waiting for you when you get there.
Nice.
And then it looks like you get there's other events and stuff that they may do at certain locations. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know about the events, but I do know that I get tons of emails for like, free appetizer, buy one meal, get a kid's meal free.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Like you get tons of stuff like that. At the beginning of summer, they were saying like come in for some kind of free beer, but I missed the opportunity on that one.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it'd be
merch-
different if we had one here in town.
Oh, dude, it'd be game changer.
It'd be
Every time
definitely.
I'd be like, let's go to Lazy Dog.
Yeah.
Because they had a good beer selection on tap too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, even outside of their home beers, the other stuff was good. But you said that they do these TV dinners. Please tell me they come out on these trays.
They do. They come literally in those trays right there. They're retro inspired.
I kind of love it.
Dude, imagine, you remember those old retro TV dinner tray like that whenever people would sit on the couch
Oh yeah.
and then eat their dinner on those
Yeah.
trays? It's like they should actually, that would be a great merch item to sell. They sell those trays with the food.
Like one of these over at Grandma's house.
Oh yes, dude.
Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that one's a little more ornate. Look at the one like fourth picture on the first row.
Let me look at it here.
Third
Like
picture, or that one that's $125 looks like the one that I had when I was. Oh no, actually, to the right there. That's it. That wood grain.
Oh, that wood grain. Yeah, I'd
Yes.
seen them like this where they have something like weird painted on them.
Dude, they should totally sell.
where
those out
where it's
there.
like cheap tin
yeah.
and it's got some dumb weird painting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it doesn't have the legs, even if it just like has handles on the side, they bring it to your table like that. And then the TV dinner's in the middle. Like that's what's up.
That's what's up. I don't think they want you to eat the TV dinner there though. I think they want you to take it.
Oh, so TV dinners are only to go.
I think so. I can't imagine like them heating that thing up in the oven for you.
Oh, do you? So, oh man, so
That's
this is
to-go stuff.
this is blowing my mind because what I literally thought was it goes, oh, let's make something fancy. I don't know, let's make shrimp and grits with a side of whatever, and they make it, and then they have the TV trays there as like instead of regular plates, they pop a TV tray down, and it's literally just for you for display purposes for like. Just to bring it out for a serving purposes, so it's like a different serving platter.
Some venues that would work for, but this place is a little higher end.
Yeah,
it's like an upscaled back to the Cheddar's vibe.
Yeah, it's like an upstairs. It's like an upscale Cheddar's.
Upscale Cheddar's.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean? Like you would wear We went there sweaty from disc golf.
Oh my gosh!
Normally
And
not
nobody
supposed
cared.
To. Yeah.
Nobody cared.
Normally you might wear a polo. You
Right.
might leave the golf course and go up there. But yeah, I think. But
that's exactly what we did. We left the golf course and went there.
Because they also have deals that's like buy 10 get one free. So they want you to take like a lot of them home, so that you can like eat them throughout
Like,
the week.
stack the fridge.
Yeah, stack the fridge.
I wonder how expensive they are. Because I mean, it makes me think of like those new like subscriptions where like you like meal services where you order ingredients, or sometimes they'll send them to you like not necessarily frozen but packaged in a way where you can just heat it up.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're usually like nicer, like more healthy meals. I wonder if this is an alternative to that. And
I think it's like a boosted up Meals on Wheels.
Okay.
Meals on Wheels, like the local org where they go around feeding people who don't like older people.
You remember? I think it was like Schwann's.
Schwann's
Like
might
the
even have the
delivery?
TV dinners.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Schwann's.
Yeah,
but no
except
delivery.
they don't deliver. Yeah. But I mean, they look good, honestly.
Dude, we should order some and just do a food review and like heat up like 5 of them and just lay them all out and try them all and just see like, does this taste like a frozen meal or does it taste like something that somebody just cooked?
Right, for sure. No, I mean, I'm totally down for that. That sounds like a great idea.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the grill marks on that chicken.
Some grilled chicken, some enchiladas. What is this? Chicken fried steak.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this is though. Something with potatoes. Is it?
It might be fish and chips. Literally chips though.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like chips on the bottom. Yeah. And then this looked like Salisbury steak with some mashed potatoes. I'm not mad at Salisbury steak if you do it right.
I know. I like how they kept the skins on those potatoes, those red
Dude,
potatoes.
it makes them rustic. I love rustic potatoes. Yeah.
Me too, dude.
You get a little extra something with it. What is this? Like chicken parmesan?
Yeah, some chicken parm.
Man, yeah, I'm down.
The brownie.
Oh, dude, did they all come with the dessert? I didn't even notice
so.
this. That
That
looks
looks
like that looks like for real cornbread. With for real
I thought
corn
it
in
looked like
it.
molded bread.
Oh, I thought it had like real corn in the cornbread.
Is it a dessert though? If it's a dessert, what would it be?
I mean,
I don't know.
that looks like corn. I can't think of anything but corn.
I don't know. Maybe it is a cornbread. with
Maybe it's like a
legit
sweet
corn.
cornbread, so it's like supposed to be the sweet side. But I like the idea of having a brownie or like this
It's
is
the pineapple upside down. Yep.
Yeah, I like that
Chicken and
idea.
rice.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, it's rice with some sauce or something.
So yeah, that's Lazy Dog.
So man,
We're looking for sponsors. So Lazy Dog, if you're out there,
would love for you to sponsor us.
yes, send us some TV dinners. Let us review them. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But let's crack open a beer. So this month they had 4 different beers, right?
Yep.
You brought a couple of them. This is called Liquid Gold. It's a California style common ale. Have you ever had outside of? I mean, I think we tried this one while we were there. But have you had a California common outside of this?
And not that I know of. That was the first time I heard of the term California common. What is it? What is the term common really referring to with beer brewing?
To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it is going to sound real stupid, but I heard that they're pretty common.
It's just a common beer in California.
Like, I don't think people like breweries here make them very often, but I think that they're pretty good, like pretty commonly used. Let's see here. It says California Common is brewed with lager yeast, but fermented at ale temperatures. So typically lagers are fermented really cold.
Mm-hmm.
So lager yeast fermented at a higher temperature. Okay.
Okay.
There's a noticeable degree of toasted malt and or caramel-like malt. Yeah, that's basically what I've understood the style.
So it's actually brewed by Brewed and canned in collaboration with Melvin Brewing. Melvin is in Wyoming.
Oh, really?
So I don't think we've ever had a beer from Wyoming before.
Nope, I did not. I have not.
But it was actually college kids from UC Davis, and it says the esteemed brewing program. So they have a brewing program at these colleges.
Yeah, it's a new thing where you can go to school to learn how to brew.
Nice.
You get a degree in it now.
So they struck gold, a magnificent multi-discovery, amber-colored to the naked eye with herbaceous floral notes. There's obviously nothing common about this brew. It's a hybrid beer experiment, brewed like an ale, but with lager yeast. So I guess that's what you meant with the yeast and the temperature is what's different.
Right,
It
right.
normally is not done that way.
Yeah.
This can of liquid gold is an innovation and unique as the budding brewers from the Golden State. Nice.
That's awesome.
Liquid gold. I like the art too.
Yeah, like the whole theme of the Mad Scientist is cool, which makes me wonder if like because it's very similar art on the cans. It makes me wonder if like Lazy Dog just pays one guy to do the art for that month or something.
Because even the packaging on this, it pulls in elements from all the beers.
Oh, cool.
And then you see the second beer.
Right.
It's got to be one artist.
That's cool.
Oh, this one was brewed from Melvin as well. The next one we're gonna drink.
Oh, I wonder if Melvin just helped out with this month or something.
I mean, somebody's got to have the equipment to brew it massive. So, like, let's say that a college brewing class finds the right formula and they brew it. That doesn't mean that they can actually produce enough beer for everybody in the club.
500 gallons.
So it's like they had to
to
pass the recipe over.
Right.
And then Melvin's the one who came together and did it.
And can you only buy these as a club member?
I don't know if you normally can, but it said it was sold out when we got there.
Oh, okay.
So I guess maybe sometimes, I don't know. Maybe normally they don't sell out.
Yeah, because I'm just wondering, like, I mean, if they do, I'm just going to throw a number out there, 200 gallons of a beer.
Yeah.
And they don't have enough club members to equivalate for the 200 gallons. Will they sell them to non-club members? I would think they would.
They had them on tap, so you can buy them, at least go there and drink
it. Right. I was
Yeah.
able to try it as a non-club member, which was cool. But look at me being all shoddy and like I felt lame having to pay for my sampler when you're over there getting everything for free.
Yeah.
Like I really felt like a chump.
They brought me a neck pillow.
Yeah. Neck pillow and a hot towel. It was great.
Yeah, Sir Morgan, here's your neck pillow. Yeah, it is weird going into an establishment and drinking beer and picking up beer and not paying a dime because I already paid for the membership.
Yeah, it seems weird.
Yeah,
But-
seems cheap.
No, it seems like exclusive. Makes you feel like important. Like charge it to my account. And,
Yeah.
like leave. Like you're that good that
Put this on my membership.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the beer's great. Honestly, it does have the nice malt characteristics.
Yeah.
It's not too sweet. You get a little bit of the hops on the back. I think it's a damn good beer, honestly.
I
This
really
was the
enjoy
one
it.
that surprised me out of the ones that I had tried.
I think that it tasted a little bit better out of the tap, like always.
It tasted more crisp.
Yeah.
Like the carbonation was crisp and seemed more fresh.
Like out of all of them, this was the one that I really wanted to do on the podcast because it's the one I love the most.
Yeah.
And I thought even the smell was great.
Yeah.
And now it's
Now
great,
it's all
but
lackluster.
it's great, but it's not like, ooh, what is that smell that I smelled?
Dude, you're never going to get it as good as you're going to get on tap.
I know.
That's and the thing is, I go, why is that? Well, they keep it super cold and then they carb it just right, I guess. And carbonate in a can, it's like it's carbed right when they put it in there, but by the time you drink it, has it lost carbonation or whatnot?
Right.
Like, is it at the right temperature when you drink it? I guess there's factors that come into play. If you leave it in
Yeah.
a can too long, do you get some of that aluminum taste?
Maybe that's what it is, the aluminum.
Because I can taste like metallic stuff if I eat like certain canned foods.
Mhm.
That's why I prefer to buy like frozen vegetables over canned vegetables because I feel like canned vegetables have like almost like a metallic taste to them. And I blame it on the can, but I don't know if that's real.
I can't think of a single canned like when I was a kid, dinner time equals cracking open a can of vegetables.
Yeah.
And I don't ever eat canned vegetables. We eat fresh vegetables. Like, what canned vegetables do you eat?
I mean, sometimes, and I buy them just because I'm lazy. Most of the time, it's frozen vegetables. But like, if I'm doing like last week, we did chicken burrito bowls. So cracked open a can of corn and a can of black beans.
Okay. Yep. Corn
and
but,
just microwave
but here's
that.
the thing:
real
if
quick
I'm just eating corn, I get a straight corn on the cob and I shuck it. But if it's going to be like a Mexican food and I need a can of corn, I'll get a can of corn.
Right. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like we put everything in little bowls and we did Chipotle style. Come over here and make your burrito bowl. Yeah. Like me and the kids did.
I haven't eaten dinner yet, so that sounds really good.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't talk about food. Don't talk about food.
Yeah.
But this beer's damn good.
I love it.
I mean, I'd still give it a 4. I probably would have given it more than that the other day when we were drinking it, but today I'll still give it a 4.
I'm going to go 4.75.
Even today?
Today.
Oh,
it's
dang.
Good.
I'm
really enjoying it. It's not as cold. I think traveling over here lost some coldness to it.
You act like you drove a long way.
Yeah, the journey. The journey here, the 30-minute monologue that we gave about a lazy dog. The beer was sitting out, not staying as cold.
Right.
So that might have impacted it.
Right. So, there's something I saw that I wanted to talk to you about. So I saw this, speaking of restaurants, I'm going to show you some photos from something.
Okay.
And let me show you some photos of this engagement. There was this person took some engagement photos.
Okay. That's always a good start.
Let me find them. I'm going to scroll down
Engagement
here.
photos.
So look at these engagement photos.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice engagement
to see
photos,
here.
right?
A lot of light colors that are kind of blending with the background. The khaki and the white is looking really similar to that brick.
Right. I mean, I don't think he should have wore khaki pants, but then again, I don't know.
He should have wore khaki shoes with khaki pants.
Either way.
Okay. That's not the point.
No.
Right.
This looks really good. It looks like they went out to like Rome or Italy to get photos done. I mean, does it not look like they went on some sort of destination to a nice building, nice house?
At least a nice building or a house, but I don't know if it looked foreign. It didn't. To me, it didn't seem foreign right away. It just seemed like even in Dallas, you can go to some restaurants in some nicer parts of town, and like all of the restaurants and all the buildings look really nice like that.
Well, it's hilarious that you say that.
Because it's in Dallas.
They did this at an Olive Garden.
Oh, Olive Garden. Okay, is it a city Olive Garden?
I mean, they just did it at an Olive Garden. Most Olive Gardens look like this.
Yeah.
I think this is the theme of Olive Garden is to have this.
The one in Sherman's not as nice. It doesn't have such a big pergola like that.
No, but the stone and everything is the same. I go, genius idea.
It is genius. It's hilarious that because if you ever go to Olive Garden, you know that they have a line that goes outside. Unless you go if you go lunch on a Sunday.
Oh,
there's a line outside.
Sunday nowadays.
So imagine there's a line outside, and then you just pan over, and there's a couple doing cringe TikTok style stuff. I guess in the day of TikTok, this is normal.
It's not. I mean, so. When I read this article, basically a lady, one of her friends was like, yeah, I'll do photos for you. I got an idea. I've been wanting to do this. Let's do your photos here. And they just went there like super early in the morning.
Okay.
You just get there like 7 a.m. before the place opens, and you just do all your photos and stuff.
Yeah, great idea.
I think it's genius.
It is genius.
I
see people doing photos at parks and stuff. And they'll be dressed in a prom style dress.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then you'll see joggers and sports bras running right behind them, and it's just the scene.
Crop those guys out.
Yeah, the scene is just sporty and sweaty, and then somebody pops up and tries to do a photo shoot.
Right,
but
I
never
think I've
seen
seen
it at a
that.
restaurant.
I think I've seen that at Waterloo.
Waterloo, yeah.
Like by that fountain.
Yeah.
You go take pictures in front of that fountain?
Yeah. And then you pan over and there's an 8-year-old fishing.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I've been fishing there. I went fishing there with my brother-in-law, and he caught like a 4-pound bass out of that thing.
Yeah.
I was like, holy cow.
In the little area?
Yeah. With the fountain, on the hill.
Mm-hmm. I know they have fish there. They actually dump tons of trout there every year.
Oh, not in the lake?
No,
they
dump it in that little fountain. And what they do is they do a trout like kids tournament. And it's like, today we're going to dump all these trout here, and then there's kids that just surround it. And then there's grown-ups there that are like with a kid, but it's like, dude, you're out here trying to...
I'm seeing Hook City.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Kids
it's
getting
just
hooked
about
up all day.
how you would think.
I mean, because it's not that big.
It's not. It's tiny.
I can imagine kids getting hooked all day.
It's like fishing in a swimming pool.
Right.
So, but they do it every year.
Really?
I've been wanting to go.
Well, yeah, we need to look it up and look into it.
Just put a worm on a hook and throw it out there, and you'll catch a trout.
My brother Justin, he does trout fishing with marshmallows.
Okay.
I'm like, that seems weird, but that's what he does in Nebraska. Maybe those Nebraska fish are different. I don't know.
I mean, trout, they just bite stuff, and they kind of have a lazy bite, so there's not really a big fight to it. It's just, boom, they bite the hook, and then you reel them in.
Right. And the reeling is all it takes. You don't have to set it or anything.
No.
And honestly, if you do, you might rip the lip. Not ripping lips.
Ripping lips. Yeah, that's bass fishing.
Kudos to these guys for this awesome idea.
Yeah. Yeah, kudos. Great idea.
The summer's almost over. You know, we're getting towards the end of summer.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys been swimming a lot this summer? You and the kids?
Not a lot. Not as much as you would think.
Not as much as we should in the heat that we've had?
I went to the pool a couple times. Ollie actually did swimming lessons through the city.
Oh, nice.
So the kids went swimming more than I did,
Yeah.
but I didn't go with the family as much as I normally would.
Totally should have. So, I got. Can you get behind this?
Okay.
These are. Kyle, what do you call them? I guess you call them like diving board tricks.
Diamond board? What's that?
Diving board tricks.
Oh, diving board. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I said that real weird. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm with
diving board tricks. So tell me if you can get behind these diving board tricks here.
All right. The dad edition. Oh, he's in midair. That grilling's on point. That one will bust your leg. Pull my road rage.
The mowing the lawn, he's like this, waving in the air.
Yeah. I mean, it's like when you catch the still shot, it looks good, but in reality, is it looking that cool whenever you see it live? I don't know. I don't know. Like some of them, yes, but the football one, it just looks like a guy jumping out and his legs going out and he kind of falls in. Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying, because if you're seeing it live, it obviously things are moving faster.
Yeah.
And it's like it's almost like I would say, oh, you messed up a jackknife here, man.
Yeah, it looks like a faulty jackknife.
Yeah.
So can I get behind this new style of diving?
Dude, I look at it and I go, oh man, 1, great idea. 2, how many times did it take you to take the photo to get him just right and still and not blurry?
Yeah.
Because these are decent photos.
They are, but with cameras nowadays, you take a picture and then it has like the live video where you can move and actually take it where you want. It's actually easier than you think. This seems like your cup of tea, though, because it seems like your style of dadding.
Oh, yeah, I would totally do this.
You probably, since seing this, have done this live.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, but you plan on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. Like I say, your style of
your
dadding.
Style, dude, that is your dad style. You're like, oh, corny stuff? Corny dad stuff? Yes.
Maybe that's why I thought it was so funny. It's these guys, like I follow these guys on Instagram. It's classic dad moves, and it's always just classic.
Oh, classic dad moves. Look, it's hilarious. It's you follow it.
I sure do. And yes, most of the stuff is nice looking lawns.
Uh-huh.
Or like there's this thing that I see a lot of the time, like when you're grilling.
Uh-huh.
You just take a quick little video of the meat that you're grilling, and then you put your tongs in there, and you clank your tongs together twice. You just hashtag dad moves, and then they'll repost it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So it reminded me of that movie. I had to look see what it was called, but Back to School from 1986, the Rodney Danger.
I'm familiar with it. I've never seen it.
Oh, dude. He does this finale dive at the end. See if you can find a clip of that dive. Yeah.
Is it this video?
The Triple Lindy. It's the Triple Lindy, dude. Look, and he's like a local legend, and he performs this at the end. And you tell me if this beats those dad dives or not.
I'm sure. I like Rodney Dangerfield though.
Okay.
Like even his stand-up comedy was my style of comedy. I enjoyed it.
Well, then you might actually get a kick out of this.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be a long clip. Like, when are you gonna get to the diving board? Okay, here he is. He's up on the diving board.
Let's get up here.
He's got to taste the.
He's checking the air.
He's got to check the air with his thumb, though.
I mean, yeah, you just.
And this
you
is a
lick your
college
thumb.
where he's like way out of. Look at him. He's way out of shape. Okay, here it is.
What?
Whoa!
Oh, he lands on another
it's
board.
The triple Lindy.
That is not him at all. That is not him.
Look, he landed on another one.
I like his facial expressions, like right before he lands.
Yeah. I think that's what's hilarious is the idea that somebody shaped like Rodney Dangerfield could ever even perform something like this.
Dude, have you ever seen like the mini faces of diving?
Oh, from the Olympics?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Especially
can't
the
get over these
Asians,
guys.
like the Japanese
yes.
or the Chinese.
Like these guys right here.
Oh, dude, because they rip through the air.
Dude, I saw that his stunt double was doing this move, holding your knees and flipping. That's what he was doing.
He was.
And I was trying to look at his face. See if it was all contorted like this.
But it was like this last Olympics event especially. Maybe it's just because technology has improved where they're able to capture these pictures easier.
Yeah.
But what team was this? Is this China?
Something like that.
It was one of the Asian countries, and like every
Korea,
one
maybe?
of their divers was like.
All of them got goofy
I know.
faces.
Now you look at everybody, it's like
Everybody's got a
just
goofy looking face.
See, look, it looks like someone who's got hit by a truck.
Dude, I mean, because it's like the force is like shoving the skin and everything up on their face,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're like concentrating real hard, and so they make a weird face when you concentrate. A lot of people do. This guy looks like he's taking a dump.
It's a weird thing. he could be. It could be. That should be a segment. Is this guy diving or taking a dump?
Dumping or diving?
Dumping or diving, yeah. But it's a weird thing to do a sport where you just do it and you hold on for dear life. And that's what they do. Like, they're just ripping. They have no idea what direction they're... I mean...
Okay.
What is it? Ice skating is the same thing.
Oh, when you're
They
doing
just start
like...
flying in the air, and it's like, do they have any idea how many times they turned?
So, like, what's crazy about some of this stuff, but both of them, is hearing the announcers go, oh, you just pulled off an 8 whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how did you count all those?
He just did the triple Indy.
But I feel the same way about, like, skateboarding.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody spinning and doing stuff. How did you count that many times? Like, when I watched the Olympics this last year, they did skateboarding and BMX was in it.
Uh-huh.
And they would do BMX and they would do tail whips.
Yeah, now they do so many.
How did you count 4 of those?
Yeah, they'll do like 4 like quad tail whip,
Barrel rolls at the same time.
Yeah, double flare.
Yeah.
Double flare quad, and it's just they're spinning and the bike's spinning, and it's just
And how do you see it?
yeah.
Like that's because we're not the professionals. Like the professionals really know what they're looking at.
Yeah,
We don't.
For what's weird is for like BMX, you have to feel like you're feeling the whip.
Yeah.
For diving, they're holding their body and then just whipping through the air as themselves.
Yeah, they're not whipping the
bike,
but they're whipping themselves.
It's nuts, and they do it way more than even skateboarders.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because they'll do like 8 flips and
like
dive.
spinning this way is different than head over feet.
Right.
Head over feet, to do that as many times as like rotating.
Yeah.
You just have to throw all caution to the wind and just let your body fly and
I
fling.
think it has a lot to do with. I mean, obviously, training's a big deal because you have to figure out how many flips I can do before I hit the water with how fast I can do this. So it's a lot of practice and timing.
Yeah. Trampoline, they do it too.
Dude, on trampolines,
They'll get those bounces and just.
Dude, I've been seeing these videos lately where they do these same flips that these guys are doing.
Yeah.
They're like, one of them was like, first ever, like 10 flip to belly, whatever move.
Yeah.
He jumps once, and then everybody else jumps again to get him higher. Did it again to get him even higher, and then you see him flip every time and land, and he's so excited.
Yeah. He's
And
just
I'm like,
whipping.
how the heck do you even know how many times you flipped just then?
I guess you just feel it. How many times did my back hit the wind or something?
I don't know.
Yeah,
You're-
it's nuts.
But I do understand what you're saying.
The whole
about,
idea is just crazy that they can do that. They not only can do it, but that they can do it in a controlled manner. That's what's crazy. It seems
For
so
sure.
uncontrollable.
Yeah, because it makes more sense the ice skating because of like perpetual motion and using your arms to move faster or slower.
Yeah,
So that makes more sense from like
and spinning is way
physics
different than head
perspective.
over heels.
Right.
You get so discombobulated from that. How do you even know which way's up and which way's down after 15 flips?
I mean, for real though. I'm being like, not,
And then
not
they
even say
land
it.
right on their belly, and they're like, "Oh, the timing." They just have the timing right on the trampoline, and they hit their belly.
Yeah. I mean, it's same thing here, and that's why
Oh,
you
yeah.
see no splash on some
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Little boop boop, bloop bloop.
Dude, it's funny because I watched it last year, and I was like, dude, oh, that guy was terrible. He didn't get in right. The angle was off, so he made too big of a splash.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's angle was right. It's all angle control about how you enter the water. It's weird.
There was one Olympic team this year that I remember was awful. Like, it was going viral for how awful they were.
I think I remember seeing this.
Dude, it was hilarious. Because in the midst of all of this, like, beautiful chaos, there was just chaos without the beauty.
Beautiful chaos.
Oh, it was the Filipino diving team. Yes. Dude, it's like they just...
Wait, was this 2015? You said it was
I feel
this
like
year?
it was recent, but maybe I just saw it trending this year.
Maybe it was just trending this year. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's take a look. I think I remember seeing this. I don't know.
Dude,
Let's look.
It was... I mean, all of them were equally bad.
Oh.
Like...
Here you go.
Taking place right now in Singapore, and right now the Philippine diving team
Oh,
Timing
dude,
way off.
that guy on the sidelines, look, he looked like he was in pain. What?
0 for his
He puts his hand up like,
Oh no!
oh.
Like you look
Look
good.
at his face. This is what I imagine.
Look, dude. And like his hands are out, like he's ready to just embrace the water, and timing was just off. Maybe
Way
he
off.
didn't get a good enough bounce.
Mm-hmm.
But
But it's not just one off. It's this entire swim
the
team.
entire team.
They sent these guys to the Olympics, and look, they're proud of each other. Like, dude, you good job.
Like, all right, man.
Zeros.
Here's another guy.
They just went out there to take the L. He's like, at least you got good hair, bro.
They just went out there. They just went out there to take the L.
They're
Like they knew what was gonna happen.
yes,
they just
they're
went
like,
for it.
damn, just go get injured.
Oh, see now that he looked like he slipped off the front of the board.
yeah.
in a similar fashion by not completing their
But it is crazy that all of them do it.
Yeah, back to back. They said similar fashion as the last guy we just saw.
That doesn't make any sense.
country is by no means
Yeah, this doesn't make
Oh,
any sense to
man.
me. Why? But
Yeah.
they had a bad night. It's rough.
Yeah, we'll chalk it up to that.
they both had a bad day. I can't get it. Oh yeah, they sent him over there just to take the
They're like,
L.
dude, just go.
Like, but that so as like if you're an athlete and you have the opportunity to represent your country in the Olympics, but you know you're going to get murdered, would you go or would you just rather stay home and not? Like, would you feel like if I go and get murdered, I'm embarrassing my country versus like representing it?
It depends on the nation. Some people are very prideful, but I guess the Filipino people, they don't feel that sense of pride because they just went.
Yeah.
I don't know. Personally,
Yeah,
I'd say it's a
personally.
free trip. Go. If they're going to put me in the Olympics, I'd go out there.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you, as long as it's not like a combat sport where I go and get demolished by some giant Russian.
Most of that
who-
stuff is like it's
who-
points.
Who's going to slam me on my face or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Diving, I'll go out there and be totally out of
I'll
shape.
go out
Take
there
my
and
shirt
backsplash
off.
all day.
Let my belly just and just flop through the air.
You're the big country of diving.
Yeah. And then just dive and be like, all right, cool. Are we going out for, dinner
We can
tonight?
go get burgers
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
What's up?
What are we doing after the game today?
Like I call the game, dude.
You just come out, who's winning the match? Like, you're so disconnected.
It's like they come to interview you. Oh, so what happened out there?
Yeah.
You're like, so who's in first? Where are we going?
Yeah.
Party at party at Gino's Pub.
Yeah,
Like,
Gino's. Exactly. So yeah, I could get behind going and just flopping.
and flopping.
Most
You
definitely.
can get behind going to the Olympics and flopping, but you can't get behind doing dad moves, entering the pool with dad moves.
I say yes, I could do it, but I just don't think it would be that funny. I don't think my kids would think it was funny. I think that's the whole point of it, though, with the dad moves, is to do something that your kids think is cringe.
Yeah, I do it so that the kids go, "Oh my gosh, Dad, you're so embarrassing." Well, yeah, that's why I did it,
Yeah.
to embarrass you.
Yep.
It's my goal in life.
You line up behind them in line, and then they jump in off the diving board, and then they're like, "Ah, here comes Dad.
Yeah,
It's embarrassing. Oh,
Right.
Dad, you're so funny."
yeah, that's the response. Oh,
Yeah.
Dad, so great,
Yeah.
so great,
The
Dad.
lawnmower. Seeing you do it every year. So, I mean,
So
you might as well just go ahead.
You want to crack open this other beer?
Yeah, let me finish this one.
Oh, I'm getting you ahead of it. What is it? This one's a time something. If I can get it in my hand. Time travel.
Yep. All right.
What is it?
So this one's going to be a dry hopped Belgian style ale. Coming in at 7.9% from Melvin.
Ooh, okay.
I'll pour it and then we'll talk about
Kind
it.
of high, but I'm not mad at it. What's it called?
Time Traveler.
Time Traveler. I like a Belgian beer, honestly.
Do they have him on Untapped?
Yeah,
Even this quarterlies?
sure do.
Awesome.
This is actually a Belgian double.
Oh, that's why the alcohol is so high.
Right. Like that makes more sense. Double. I don't know. You always say these words weird. It's like it's not triple, it's tripel.
Whenever it's from Belgium.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah,
let me
there's
see
a
it.
little bit left.
No, I was just looking at the
You
can.
can have it.
Dude, the artwork's this one's got like a mad scientist on it. It's cool.
Yeah, he's time traveling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because like you went through a portal here. Came out with
Yeah,
a
the
beer.
last one had like some beakers.
Yeah, I like this though. It says here, the Fermentation Science Institute at South Illinois University will go down in history. The brilliant brewers of tomorrow have done it. They've tinkered with time, pairing medieval Belgian super yeast from the 5th century with New Zealand Nelson Sauvin hops from the 21st century to bring you an old world Belgian style that tastes new age. I like this idea. You get really old yeast strain, but pair it with a new variety of hops, and then call it a time traveler.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a clever idea on the name.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that at first. That is pretty clever.
Yeah, but yes, that's why it's almost 8% because it's a double.
Another thing that's really cool about this club, especially for like you who likes to brew beers, it has all the ingredients. So it comes with this little book. So for this beer, it's Pilsner and biscuit malts, Illinois corn sugar.
Nice. Okay.
So you can like try to create it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And the smell, spicy yeast, phenolics, and tropical fruit. Yeah, it's just cool. It's got the hops listed.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
I
don't
like
tell you
that.
when to put the hops in and everything like that, but you
But
know.
it gives you an idea, a base of something.
Yeah.
It's some breweries will do it. You can find it on their website. There's some of them that they don't want to let the secret out. I'm like, dude, if you like the beer, make it at home. I'm not gonna be mad at it. I'm not gonna give you all the details, but I'll give you the ingredient list.
I mean, honestly, it's not like there's somebody who brews a copycat of a brewery, so therefore never has to go drink that brewery's beer anymore.
There's a reason why they're doing a copycat of your beer.
Because they like your beer.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be like, I like it so much that that's all I'm going to ever brew.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to drink at my house all the
Right.
time. Yeah.
if anything, I'm gonna brew it and then I'm gonna go buy it to see how close I got.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then that's going to make me have a good taste for it where, 7 months down the line, I'm going to be like, oh, I really want to take, I want to some more of that beer.
Yeah.
I liked it. I haven't drank it in a while.
right.
Yeah.
Then you can just go buy it.
I feel like
yeah.
it's beneficial to put your stuff out there.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
You don't have to put all the, step by step when to put stuff in, what to do.
No, just give me the grain bill and the hops, and we're good.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out from there.
Exactly.
I have found the more I brew, the more I have seen a lot of copycat recipes online.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just like with food. You see copycat recipes online from restaurants.
It's out of respect.
For sure. 100%.
Just like how you respected the dad dives, and now you're going to start doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I'm
doesn't mean
gonna-
you're going to stop following the Instagram page that you follow that shows
Yeah,
dad
classic
stuff.
dad moves. No, I'm still classic dadding it up.
It motivates you to keep going.
Yeah, it sure
Keep
does.
doing it.
It does.
Keep brewing. Keep dadding. This one is actually really good.
You can't taste 8%.
Yeah. you
And that's
can't.
what's kind of scary.
And look how clear that is, dude.
Dude, I mean, they did a phenomenal job. It's clean.
It's very clean.
It's the malt comes through, but you get a little citrus from it, which is nice. I think it's good too, man. I'm thinking like a 4.25.
So I intentionally brought this one because I'm not usually the big Belgian fan.
Yeah.
So I debated like, okay, I want to bring the California one because I loved it, but then do I want to bring like the IPA that came with it or the Belgian, because those are going to be my two that are like normally not the beers that I just
Right.
can't say normally I don't drink them. I drink IPAs more than Belgians for sure.
It's because it's an oversaturated market with IPAs, so it's kind of what's out there.
It's kind of like, gosh, man, I need a craft beer. All they have is an IPA, so I need to get it.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
But I really am enjoying it. It's super good.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
Yeah. Not too much on the nose. It's really just the Belgian yeast, but even that I'm not mad at. I'm not at all. I think they did a phenomenal
I'm not mad
job.
at it either. Would you give it a 4?
I'm giving it a 4.25.
I'm going to go 4 on that one.
4. Yeah, man.
That was
I
good.
think that they did a damn good job. So like, and I wonder. I mean, it definitely sounds like the students are the ones that created their recipes. They just partnered with Melvin to kind of mass produce it.
Yeah, definitely.
But I wonder if Melvin helped him out and like collaborated a little bit to like give him some advice or whatnot.
Maybe.
Either way, they're figuring it out.
I
want
wonder
to get some beer just from Melvin to see what their beer tastes like, to be honest.
I wonder if Lazy Dog reached out to tons of colleges and then had Melvin pick the one that they wanted.
Ooh, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
That's cool, yeah,
I
'cause
wonder how they did it.
It's kind of like that. There was a TV show on Vice called Beerland.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about this?
I've seen like an episode of it. Yeah.
Yeah, where she goes around to different cities.
I saw the one where they chewed the corn and would spit it out.
Oh, really? I
think it
think
was
I
Beerland.
wonder if we're thinking of something different.
Maybe not.
What I'm talking about is there's like some lady that owns a brewery in California, and she travels to different cities, and she meets with homebrewers. There's 3 homebrewers on each episode.
Oh,
She-
no, I didn't see that.
Okay. She tries their beer, and then she picks one winner from each city. And then at the end, she picks one winner out of all the cities. And that person gets to come to her brewery and brew that beer, like, in a large batch.
Nice.
Like, maybe it's like a one-time, like a small release thing. But, yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Her going around and, like, testing stuff. I wonder if Melvin just went around and tested stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if so too.
Yeah.
So Lazy Dog really didn't have to do much because when you think about it, there's a lot of people who benefit from this.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're like kind of like those monthly subscriptions. They have to partner with businesses, and there has to be skin in the game for the businesses.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they produce stuff for just that monthly subscription. Well, this is great because Lazy Dog is just a restaurant that's a chain nationally.
Right.
And they're like, hey, you're in Wyoming. We will ship your beer for you. You don't even have to ship your beer.
For sure. Like, they
And
pay for all that stuff.
We
Yeah.
pay for it. We'll ship the beer because we're making it. We're just asking you to actually produce the beer.
Yeah, we're just we're like renting out your facility and your workers for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And then this time they used college kids, but the last one, it was called Spy. The last theme was Spy
Okay.
stuff. I don't know if they did college kids. I bet they just did different breweries.
Were you able to get the last one?
Nah.
Okay.
It was sold out, but I think I did drink one of them on tap.
You had
I
whatever you
just
had on
don't
tap.
remember what it was. Yeah.
No,
And
this is
then-
cool. It'll be
yeah.
interesting to see what they do next quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I like the idea. It gives me something to look forward to.
Yeah,
Which
sure.
is weird because in this new day and age of like Netflix and stuff and everybody like binging, a part of me likes to look forward to
The
something.
wait.
Yeah, part of me likes the old school mentality that we used to have where, like, I have to wait for Sunday night for this show to come on for
Yeah.
me to watch the next episode.
And even the reveal, they didn't just say, here's what's coming. They had, like, a campaign to be, like, coming soon and then give, like, sneak previews.
That's awesome.
So they did, like, and then they would release one of the beer informations.
Dude, that's
at
the
a
way to
time.
do it.
So that
Because
you
then
didn't
you get
even know
excited.
before the beers are even, you don't even get them yet, but, like, coming soon, this is one of them that's going to be in there. And they did, like, build you up a little
Yeah,
bit.
the marketing aspect is pretty good, it sounds
Yeah.
like. Yeah. That's awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
So I got a couple of other things here for you. So this first one, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to show you a picture. Bear with me just 1 second. Let me pull it up here. Basically, this guy's like really upset because, hold on one
So
second.
many ads now, man. They're like, the variety of ads are there. It's hard to tell what the web page is and what's an ad now.
Yeah, ads are dumb. The way they do ads.
It used to just be a banner at the top of the page, and it would rotate, and now it's multiple, like, they call them modals, the things that open, like, overlay the page. You got multiple modals in different places. You got, like, a fly-out menu on the side with ads.
Yeah, and then pop-ups.
Yeah, this is a modal right here. See how it's overlaying the
Stupid
page?
ads. But here it is. So this isn't. So here's the image that I had found online.
I think you just lost it.
Read it here.
Okay, let's see. Okay. On the bins. Who did it?
All right, so who the fuck took a shit on my bins?
Dang.
It's like a flyer that you would see on like a bulletin board,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Dead serious, though. Is that a picture of himself?
I don't know. It's some guy on the phone.
On his phone? That makes me think it's not real.
So here's the thing. So,
Okay.
believe it or not,
Leading to apprehension and arrest. I don't know, like, what evidence?
Of the douchebag.
Hot loaf?
read it.
Okay.
Just read it.
Cash reward for info leading to the apprehension and arrest of the douchebag that dropped a hot loaf on my luxury sedan. Dude, no way. So first of all, let's say somebody did this. If you don't have...
No. I think it's funny that he goes, my name is Bob Dawson. I am a handsome, successful member of
Okay,
the
you're
society.
right. I need to read some more. My name's Bob Dawson. I'm a handsome, successful member of the community. I'm sure that you're aware of me. If not, look at me right here with my phone. You see my tie? He's got a picture of himself. Lululemon? Okay. I was shopping for new workout gear at the Lululemon on West 4th Street when some half-wit left a hot, steaming pile of crap on the hood of my car. I'm a powerful, fit real estate developer, and I literally don't have time for this. I'm a prideful man. I will seek and achieve vengeance for this what is it? Heinous. I haven't even read that word in so long I forgot how it's spelled. Heinous act. Contact me. Dude, this is totally fake.
You think so?
I mean, come on. First of all right, this is my point earlier. Let's say that there was actual evidence of who did it. You think that they're going to be prosecuted and put in jail? This is going to be some city, probably New York or L.A., something like that, or some guy like this, and it's probably some homeless guy took crap on your hood. Welcome to America.
So,
Welcome to the big cities in America right now.
so you believe that somebody took a crap on this dude's hood? You
I
just
believe
don't
that-
believe that he's going to prosecute anybody.
I believe that this is a real story, and I believe that this happens to people all day, every day, and that somebody made this flyer as a joke.
As a joke, okay.
There's no way this is a real guy.
I could see somebody getting very upset and having this kind of reaction and saying this on a news channel with somebody talking about the homeless situation and what he thinks about it. And then he talks about somebody taking a steamy loaf on it.
Dude, that's the best part. Dropped a hot loaf. That's so disgusting. Hot loaf on my luxury sedan. I love when people just like use adjectives like that.
Yes.
Like
The way you're describing this
that's what made
is
it
gold.
great. That's
guy.
what made it good.
Yeah.
It's just the.
But I can
language.
imagine him being pissed
and
Oh, yeah.
literally going, I am a contributing member of this community, and they're treating me like
Yeah.
the crap they put on my car.
I mean, even if it wasn't a homeless person, it's definitely a mentally deranged person. But that's the
yeah.
kind of people that take craps on people's cars.
Especially if it's like just a stranger's car.
Yeah, they do
I mean,
it.
I could see two frat boys like doing to each other, being stupid and doing pranks like that to each other.
Two frat boys.
I don't know, like I'm gonna prank my friend and take a dump on their car.
I just feel like it's the mentally deranged people because they're just maybe it's just because there's so much crap all over the place and these big cities that like I'm just seeing them crapping on cars. They're crapping in people's. Have you seen videos of people they're like videoing someone in their front yard just taking a dump?
Just like a dog would.
Yeah, in someone's front yard.
I mean, I know that
It's happening.
I've heard that in San Francisco you could download an app and it'll tell you where all the feces is out on the street.
Right.
And I'm like, that's awful.
It's awful because imagine also there's like food trucks. So next to a food truck is someone just crapping and there's just crap all on the sidewalk. That's the reality. I know. It's insane.
It doesn't make any sense.
So
to me.
I don't think that it's like, come on now. You really
don't
think we're
this
going
guy
to
put up flyers everywhere?
No. And even if he did, he's delirious and thinking that it's almost like earlier when we were talking about Lazy Dog and I was like, I'm coming in, they're giving me my neck pillow. They're looking at me like I'm some kind of big member.
Right.
He's really looking at himself that way.
Oh, for sure.
We were being facetious about a membership.
Yeah.
He really thinks he's like in this high membership of society where somebody took a crap on my hood and I'm going to pay somebody to let me know who it is because as soon as I find that person, they're going to pay.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Like, I'm
pay.
that important that you're
They're
not.
not. Yeah, you're not that important, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally agree with that. But I could, I mean, people have this idea of themselves that they're like above everybody else and like look down their nose and like
Yeah.
they deserve to have their car shit on. Bring them down a little bit.
It's kind of like making fun of that kind of person because look, even the picture of the guy that's making fun of that.
I really hope it's him on the.
It's making fun of it to be like this guy is so arrogant that he has a picture of himself on his cell phone and he.
I really hope it's him
that.
on the phone with his lawyer.
Oh man, it's hilarious.
I mean,
yeah, on the phone with his attorney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? And the guy's like, I mean, if you're gonna pay me, I guess I'll do something. But it seems like a lost case here.
So I feel like it's making fun of a real life situation that could happen and does happen all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't think the flyer's real.
You don't think the flyer's
I'm
real?
not buying it.
Okay.
Bob Dawson. Even that name. My name's Bob Dawson. I'm a handsome, successful member of the community.
I like how you're saying all calm. I'm at him being pissed.
Well, by the time he made this flyer,
My name is Bob Dawson, and I'm a handsome member of the community.
Yeah, because
Like-
imagine if this guy was real, he didn't make the flyer. He has like his admin making the flyer, and he's like,
Oh,
"Okay,
yeah.
put this down. I'm Bob Dawson," and he's like telling her what to type,
Yeah.
and she's, "I'm handsome, successful member," and that's where he's not pissed. He's like arrogant and building himself up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
he's like, "I'm a member of this community." Actually, no. Handsome.
Right,
He's like
handsome
backtracking.
down.
No, handsome member of this. Oh, actually, no, handsome, successful member of this. He's like, and she's having to backspace.
Oh, okay. Let's add this.
Oh
add
yeah,
that.
okay, I got you.
Yeah. Gosh.
This character of a man.
The amount of money these people get paid to just write stupid notes for this.
yeah,
For
I'm
these
not buying
guys.
it.
They're not buying it. And honestly, I'm kind of now. I think you've convinced me.
Yeah,
At first, I'm like, oh, this is totally real. I could totally see somebody getting mad. But I definitely agree with what you're saying as far as being a real scenario, the flyer itself just being a like satire.
yeah, it seems satire.
Yeah. So I would
And
definitely
good
agree with that.
satire is based off of reality, so
Right.
that's where I feel like it's a real situation, and somebody thought this would be hilarious.
So
They might have even saw a turd on someone's luxury sedan, and then thought of this idea to make this flyer.
I mean, that's how comedians work out bits. They see something
Yeah.
on the street and go, I think I can make this into a bit and make this funny. And that's what this guy did with this flyer.
If this guy was really mad, he wouldn't use the term hot loaf. That's a comedic thing. It's
a comedic-
hot loaf.
So when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
Limp Bizkit came out with an album called Chocolate Starfish, a hot dog flavored water.
Yes.
Are you familiar with this album?
I am familiar with the album. Yep. I
Okay.
didn't own it, but I know some of the singles off of it. I think I tried to listen to it.
Like My Generation, My
As an
Way,
adult.
Rollin'.
Oh yeah,
Those are the big hits.
those are the
Right.
hits. Those are the ones I know from
Right.
it. Yep.
Well, there was a brewery that made some hot dog flavored water. It's a hot dog flavored seltzer.
I know. It's wait, is it not Martin House? Martin House did some.
Martin
hot
House did
dog-
this for Glizzy Fest.
because they
Yes,
had the Glizzy
did.
Fest. Yeah.
Yeah. It was they have their series called it's called Austin Sauces, their seltzer
Yeah.
series. They did one that was hot dog flavored. Hot
I
dog
didn't-
flavored water.
I thought it was beer. I didn't know it was
It's a seltzer.
seltzer.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So-
It's called Bun Length. Yeah, I
So
remember
can you
this.
get behind this?
No, I think we're going to have to chalk this up to Martin House as the only brewery we know that gets a kick out of making beer that people don't like.
Oh, 100%.
And they get a kick out of it. They
It makes
love
me love them even more.
Yeah, they're like,
really
yes,
does.
leave some crappy reviews. We love it.
Because guess what? It sells out. I'm sure everybody
Yeah.
and their mom went and bought this stuff because they go, this is going to be so awful, I have to buy it.
Oh, man, I'd have to try a sip. I don't know if I could drink a whole one.
Well, maybe not, but that's the thing. Like when you get those types of, like, I would call them novelty drinks. Like Jones Soda does a bunch of those during like the holidays.
Those are good ones, though,
Like
right?
no, have you not
Jones
seen their
does crappy ones?
Dude?
I did not know about this.
They do like it's the holiday variety pack that's crazy where it's like turkey or like biscuits and
Oh,
gravy.
no way. I had no idea.
They do like weird stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like this
Corn
one
on
right
the
here.
cob. Dude, I didn't know this
Turkey
was a
and
thing.
gravy, corn on the cob,
Smoked salmon pate.
broccoli casserole.
Nice. Okay, so
Yeah, so this is like
there's a niche in the market.
it's a
here
novelty
for it.
thing that
Yeah.
you just do it during the holidays. With Jones Soda at
I
least.
think you give it to somebody as a gift, and it's like a gag gift.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. The difference is with Martin House, though, in my opinion, is their fans go. It's almost like watching a train wreck. The idea of watching a train wreck where it's like it's so
Yeah.
terrible I can't take my eyes off of it. It's so bad, I have to try it.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever been like, oh man, this tastes terrible, dude, you should totally try it? And they're like, yeah, let me try some. Why?
Yes.
When you just were told it tastes terrible.
Yeah, it smells bad.
This
You
smells
make somebody
awful.
smell
Smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the idea. They're like, we're going to
It's
make something that tastes
definitely
terrible.
that.
You should all try it.
So did it taste like the hot dog water was the flavoring it was going for?
Nah, that's the way I understood it. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I saw the Glizzy Fest because it's kind of a thing. I didn't know hot dogs were called glizzies until recently.
Same here, bro. It must be
And
like
then
a
now I've
northern
seen
thing.
it all over the place.
It's like they started talking about it, and now I see it everywhere now.
Yeah, I've seen songs called Glizzy Dog or something.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, and honestly, I wonder if it's that you know how they do it when like we'll be talking about something and then our phone will give ads about it or something. So maybe we talked
feel
about
the same
glizzies
way.
once and then
Yeah.
they're just showing us glizzies now.
Once I discovered it was called a glizzy,
Yeah.
I've seen tons of glizzy stuff.
Right.
And I think it did start with Martin House. If they were
For sure.
closer, I would definitely try all these nasty beers.
Oh, I would go. The problem is that they're in Fort Worth, which is an hour and a half away.
Right.
But also they do these in small batches, and like I said, their fans get excited for these crazy off the wall stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so they go sell out.
And they usually build festivals around it.
Yeah, which is awesome.
The
Like they made a joke
Yeah.
about how terrible Creed was,
That's
and
what I
now
was
they
gonna say.
have Creed Fest.
Dude, I want to go to Creed Fest. And then the fact that it's not just Creed, but it's Creed from the Super Bowl performance where people wear the Dallas Cowboys jerseys.
Yes.
Where Creed like flew with arms wide open. Wasn't that the song? With arms
that
wide
makes
open?
sense. And his arms are open. He's flying across.
Yeah,
I
and
imagine.
then like he flew off with his arms out, and then that performance was so cringy that they developed a festival around it, and they have a fan following for it.
Right. I mean, it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Like whoever does their social media is literally just a guy that's like, I think this is real stupid. I'm gonna post it. Oh, I
Yeah.
think this is funny, and I like making fun of it. Let's post it, and then people just jump on board and go, "Well, hey, a bunch of people liked this. I liked me making fun of Creed. So you want to hire some
dude.
guy to do Creed?"
I saw this meme the other day that I thought was hilarious. It was, I guess, it was more than a meme because they had a song. But what was the first Creed song that got him popular?
I think it was With Arms Wide Open.
No, it was the prison one.
Oh, My Own Prison? Now,
Yeah.
Call me crazy. I like that song.
Me too, but they had a different sound, right?
Court is in session.
Yes.
The verdict is in.
And it was a guy smoking a cigarette leaning on the wall, and it was like, man, when I was young, he said I used to just have to raw dog life's hard times with this song instead of taking medicine. It was like this was his medicine. You just smoke a cigarette and listen to that Creed song.
Nice.
And that's how you deal with life's problems. And I was like, oh, this is hilarious because that song is just like so
I
kind
like
of
that
depressing
song.
sounding.
Dude, I mean, that song specifically is a little dark, but like the other ones are pretty.
I'm gonna have
Like
to.
Arms Wide Open's pretty. I mean, isn't it?
I'm
about
gonna find
God?
this actual video though because it's
Isn't
it's
Creed a
hilarious.
Christian band?
No, he might be a Christian guy, but they're not a Christian band.
You sure? So it's like a Christians in a band versus a band that's Christian,
Yeah,
which is like a band that's Christian. You would think is their purpose would be to worship God, while Christians in a band just happen to worship God on their own, but they come together.
I
to
mean,
play
I don't
music.
even know. It's hard because it's like Christians have like a renewed mind. They have a different way of looking at things. They have a different way of thinking, and Creed has seemed very worldly. So just because they might have been like faith based or like started
Maybe
off
that's the best
with,
way to say it. It's faith based.
started off with like some influence or like Christian background. They definitely went away from that altogether, and maybe that's just what happens whenever
Dude,
you
it sounds
sell
like
your
you still
soul
listen
to
to
a
'em.
record label, right?
I mean, it sounds like you're still listening to these guys.
No, I'm not listening to Creed.
What it sounds like. You're like,
No.
yeah. I mean, nowadays
No,
they're not.
but I am promoting Creed Fest though. So funny enough,
So while you're looking this up, though, I have to point this out
I'm gonna find it.
that at the festival, so they usually it's like you get a wristband, you get a certain number, you get like 3 or 4 beers,
Yeah,
and then you get a glass. This one here came with a souvenir glass, 4 beer pours, and the glass said "sucking on chili dogs."
oh, kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog.
What?
Sonic the Hedgehog, dude.
What is?
He always sucked on chili dogs.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
What?
You remember that?
No.
Dude, Sonic was the original one sucking on chili dogs.
What? I've never heard of this. Did he do it in like the TV show or something?
The TV show, the old video game on Sega Genesis?
It was this right here?
That was the yeah.
Like
That's
the,
like
the cartoon?
fan art looking.
But like in the cartoon?
Look at the video game. But yeah, look, that's him in the cartoon.
Oh, dang.
But look at the video game, dude. He did it in the game, too.
I did not realize that. I mean, I only played the Sonics where there was no story. You're literally just side-scrolling, trying to
But
catch
even that one
rings.
still had the chili dogs.
Oh, really? Like you beat the bad guy and then you get the chili dogs?
Search Sonic Chili Dogs Sega. Because it's just such a known thing that, like, you need to see a clip.
Like, this
of
is
the
all fan
game.
art.
This is all fan art. Come on, show the game. Need to see that. Maybe type 8-bit. That might help.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find it here. Sega Genesis, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't not believe you, but I don't know if I believe you.
Yeah, I'll find it.
But
I know it's true.
um,
Maybe it was just a video game, or maybe just a cartoon though.
yeah, but I mean that definitely is a
He
possibility.
had chili dogs in the game.
But Creed, I like the Creed Fest idea. I'd like to go just because I think it would be fun to just be a part of that. It's almost like being a part of an inside joke.
Yeah.
I mean that's
Yeah,
what
that's what it is.
That's what it is. It's an inside joke with Martin House, and Martin House is pretty big. They were on the
Okay.
news. They were on like Channel 4, like Fox, talking about Glizzy Fest. And it was hilarious seeing a news anchor say the word glizzy. I don't know why that seems funny because that word sounds dirty even though it's not. Doesn't it sound gross?
Glizzy?
Yeah. It just sounds like an innuendo for something.
To me, it sounds like a rapper. Like I'm Glizzy Dog,
Like a little glizzy?
or just Glizzy Dog.
Glizzy dog, what's up?
I
Holla
found
at your boy. What is it?
I found the text from it from Twitter, but I'm not a big Twitter person. I don't know how Twitter all works. And then here's...
Bro, I think it's lost.
Nah, dude, the joke's gone now.
Yeah, I think comedy's all about timing, and I think the timing's off on this one.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you.
Dang.
But I will say, shout out to the Lazy Dog though. The Lazy Dog, dude, they did it right. Both these beers are amazing. Melvin Brewing Company. Keep collaborating with college students, I guess, because you made some good beers. I remember having that. I had that IPA when we were there, and the IPA was good. It was a good West Coast style IPA, which is what I prefer. No, you said something that blew my mind, though.
Okay.
When
This
you
is
said,
nice.
"Oh yeah, I like a good West Coast." Honestly, if I see a hazy, I'm like, no thanks. I'm not even gonna try it. Why is that?
And I said that?
Yeah.
Oh, me? I said if I see a hazy, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
try it.
you're just like a hazies. It basically, the idea was like, I'm done with hazies.
Yeah.
I'm done with New England style. I want West Coast.
I don't even want West Coast.
What happened? Well, I mean, if you're gonna get an IPA.
So
though.
here's the thing. I've gotten to a point, and it's just right now, this date and time,
Yeah.
because you
So it's change in 6 months.
6 months is subject to change.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of sugar. I'm tired of sugary, sweet beers.
Yeah.
I want a beer that tastes like beer. And maybe that's why I like this Belgium, where I
Yeah.
normally don't. Tastes a little weedy, like I normally don't like. But,
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste sweet. It's not sugary.
Right.
It tastes like candy.
So you think that New England style IPAs are on the sweeter side?
Those hazy ones, yep.
Yeah. Those hazies. Well, if you do find it, send it to me. I'll throw it in as what do you call it at the end? An epilogue? What is it? What's the thing that they do at the end of the credits? Is it just an after
A
credit scene?
post-credit scene?
We'll do a post credit scene.
Like this is Marvel
Yeah.
shows? Okay.
We'll just
And
do a
then I looked in
post-credit
the
scene.
chili dog. I'm like, where's the Sonic chili dog? It's like, how did it? I guess it might have came in from the cartoon and not the video game.
That's
but,
the Mandela effect for you.
dude, it seems like the Mandela effect. I can picture him eating a chili dog, and it almost like when you finish a level. Like, you get further in the game, you finish a level, and he's like, eating a chili dog.
Oh, really? I mean, that would be the idea.
Kind of like a Pac-Man, that has a little credit scene
Yeah.
afterwards. That's what I imagine, the chili
Yeah.
dog.
Huh. Well, man, thanks for the beers from Lazy Dog. Go check out Lazy Dog if you
Yep.
have one in town. Sign up for their beer club.
Shout out to Melvin.
Melvin, for sure.
Good job.
Good job, guys. I'm
Good
partnering, but I appreciate
beer.
everybody. Make sure to follow us online at underscore Dudes and Brews, Untappd and Instagram. But we're out.
Peace.
We appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of Dudes and Brews. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever platform you're on. We're on there. We have a YouTube channel, Dudes and Brews. We would love if you would subscribe there as well. If you are subscribed and you want to help us out just a little more, unsubscribe and resubscribe again. It sounds funny and stupid and kind of obnoxious, all of the subscribing and resubscribing and stuff, but it helps in these little algorithms games for like climbing the charts, because again, we are organic and we are where we are because of you guys.
Yeah, we really do appreciate your support. Shout us out. We really do love it when you guys interact with us, when you add us, mention us, put us on your stories, tag us, all that fun stuff, all the stuff the kids are doing. We like grabbing that stuff and we put it up for you guys. So we appreciate you so much. Keep having fun, drinking them brews, hanging with them dudes. Tune in next week for another episode of Dudes and Brews.